Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Studs, coming to you from the Southeastern Connecticut Home and Garden Show at the Mohegan Sun. Here are your hosts, Colin and Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy, off to another show we go.
Here we go, man. We just
How
keep
many is
on
this now?
rolling. I think it's 28.
All right.
I'm going to end it on an even number.
I thought 33 or something like that.
Yeah, end it on an even number.
Did it?
Even number is good.
That's good. Yeah. So we found ourselves yet another person who doesn't mind sitting in between us.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, trust me.
Before I thought
I
it was
usually
because
sit
I
next to him directly, so it's nice to have a buffer.
Great.
So
Love you too, Colin.
So we have Tom from Budget Dry. Tom,
Awesome.
thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks,
really
Tom.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Budget Dry.
Well,
Yeah.
Budget Dry Waterproofing is a family-owned and operated company.
Nice.
We've been in business for 15 years now.
Wow, that's great.
Nice.
Serving Connecticut, New York, and Western Massachusetts.
Oh, very cool. Wow.
And we
Good.
do everything that has to do with waterproofing your basement, as far as windows, Bilco doors, waterproofing, crack repairs.
Okay. Yep. Sump pump systems too.
Sump
Do you
pump
guys do that
systems,
stuff too?
drainage
Yeah.
systems,
Okay.
good.
Yep.
Great.
Do you work outside of the house too, with like anything like French drains or anything else, or do you let that go to like a
No,
landscaper
new technology has actually brought French drains onto the inside of the basement.
Really? Okay.
Right.
All right.
With the sub pump and stuff
Correct.
like that, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just
All
been
right.
seeing that, yes.
Interesting. Now, does that affect if you want to like refinish your basement if you have one of those drain systems on the inside, or is it hidden, or how does that?
It's actually hidden. It's a full. If we do a full perimeter system around the basement,
Yep.
we jackhammer going around the edge of the basement.
Nice.
Our system goes on the outside of the footer, so we dig 10 inches down,
Okay.
lay it with some stone, put our drainage system in, and pitch it towards the sump pump
Okay.
and into a sump pump basin, and then obviously get the water out of the house.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
It doesn't really affect it, and then we obviously concrete back over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And once we're done concreting back over it, you can build your walls. Have a blast.
Really?
I
That's very cool.
have to say, I've been very familiar with your kind of system that's gone into houses where they've had water problems, and it's been 100% effective. And every customer that I know has had it done because they've had water problems. Been very, very happy. It's one and done, you know. Then again, there was one customer that had it done, but the other problem was the Bilco system. They had a poor Bilco.
Yeah.
So all the water was dry, but the Bilco was failing. She was getting water coming down that way. I go, well, you need a new Bilco.
Yeah, you do need a new Bilco if it's obviously rotted out, but a lot of water actually enters in the Bilco system into the basement from coming underneath the pad.
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then-
Yeah.
So basically the only way to cure that is we put it in an exposed drain in front of there
Yep.
that goes into the underground drainage system and then out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Now, how long you been in business again?
15 years.
15 years. Wow, you get some great stories. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
A lot of horror stories.
Yeah.
too.
That's what we love.
We love horror stories.
If we could be called Horror Story Podcast, that's
yeah,
what we would
man.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, we always actually ask our people, like people on the show, what's some of your worst horror stories that you've had? Some worst jobs. And I know you come out shining like a rose.
Always do, but
Yeah.
the biggest story, the biggest issues when you go in and do a concrete or French drain on the inside
Yep.
is if it's a monolithic floor. So monolithic floors are poured last typically.
Okay.
A monolithic floor is what's poured first, and then the walls are built on top of that.
Right.
And usually out of block. Very rarely do you see them out of a poured concrete wall, which you can't see. So once you go start digging that up, and you're digging through about 18 inches of concrete instead of 4.
Oh.
So that's probably one of the bigger issues that we have.
Yeah.
when we see,
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
Oh
It
my
is.
God.
Yeah, that's a long way.
Yeah, especially you're thinking of deal with 3 inches or 4 inches
Yeah.
of concrete. And now you're jackhammering,
Wow.
18 inches and hauling them out in buckets. It
So
can
that
be pain.
floor's been poured before the foundation, or
correct.
Yeah.
before the foundation?
Before the foundation is, so it's built on top. Of it.
Right.
Right.
So that's the pad. That's
Yeah.
basically where it's in.
Correct.
Man.
That stinks.
Oh yeah.
That makes
Wow.
your job take, what, an extra week?
No, but an extra day at least.
Yeah. I
Do
bet.
you know when you go into the job that it's a monolithic floor? Did you
Oh.
have to go with the town, or you have no idea?
You no idea. With a block wall, you could tell because
Yeah.
if the block wall is sitting on top of it, obviously that's a monolithic.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's only showing a few more inches of it, then the floor is going up to it.
Okay.
And sometimes you might be able to see some things, but sometimes you just can't tell until you get
Can't
to the
tell.
house.
Yeah. And most customers are very, very okay with that. Next thing you know, there's
They're
an extra,
okay with it.
an extra day added onto it. I'm sure
Well,
you
we
give
don't.
them all
We don't
the-
do any much upcharges on that, though.
No?
Yeah, because that's far. You can't see that.
Wow, good for you. Good for you.
Wow.
That
And
definitely goes into the overall job, profit and everything else.
It
So,
does.
Yeah.
But biggest thing is being a family-owned and operated company. We
Yeah.
don't want to obviously take advantage of something when you can't see
It's
something.
very nice to hear. Very
Yeah,
nice to hear.
you know, the only time you want to look over your shoulder is the person is either going to give you a handshake or a hug. That's all you. And we both work the
Yeah,
same way.
Absolutely.
I had an incident. It was crazy. I had an incident where there was a problem, and me being the contractor, I said, you know what, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. It was a system failure. We'll fix it. Not a problem. Now, other contractors would have walked away and wouldn't take the phone call, but I made sure I fixed it. And wouldn't you believe it? Guess what? They were here last night.
Did they give you another hug?
And they were there. I got a hug. I got a hug and a handshake, and so good to see me and happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was worth all of it right then
Right.
and there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
it
know
is.
what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely get a lot more hugs with us than anything else.
That's great,
good.
man.
That's good.
Right. Because you still want to stay on top of the cement, not under it. If you know what I mean. Where did he go?
Yeah.
I don't know where he went. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's under that monolithic wall. Very deep.
Buried under the concrete floor or buried in the backyard. Take your pick.
That's right.
Right. Doesn't matter. Not really.
I dig him shallow. I dig him shallow.
So yeah, you must make a lot of people very happy because a lot of people see a wet basement and they go, "That's just what I'm going to have is a wet basement." We're never going to be able to do anything down here. They start talking about because we do home remodeling ourselves.
Right.
They talk about those floor systems with the little rubber feet on them and building or raising up the floor so you let the water go through. But I mean, you could just tell somebody, "Listen, we can fix this."
We can fix it. Absolutely. What a lot of people don't realize is you got a lot of usable space down there that they just think they can't use.
Right.
Because
And by
Yep.
doing this for them, they could actually get their house back and get more to their house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
huge
once they
difference.
go to finish it, and they just love it at that point.
Sure.
And
Sure.
with our systems, they would actually get a lifetime warranty against any kind of issues as well.
Really.
Lifetime.
Wow.
Lifetime warranty,
That's
That's awesome.
which
Man.
is also transferable to the next homeowner.
That's fantastic, dude. That's
Okay.
really great. That doesn't
No.
exist anymore.
I feel like my warranties are lifetime. I get people like 6 years later calling me up, and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I'll take a look." it's like, man,
Well,
but like you said, get that tap on the shoulder. You don't want to see a fist when you
Oh,
turn
my
around.
God.
So, yep,
Nope.
Absolutely not.
yep, absolutely
or a
not.
subpoena. Yeah.
Yeah,
Back on with no subpoenas
There
around.
you go.
here.
Nah,
All right.
man.
Whew.
No,
Yes,
not at all.
not good.
No. You must have some great workers, man, to do
We
that
do.
kind
We
of
have
work.
we have serious. We have 5 technicians. We have numerous crews that do different jobs as well.
Yep.
Not just the waterproofing, but crack repair guys. We have guys that do encapsulations and crawl spaces
Okay.
and
Wow.
dehumidification too. So we have guys who install dehumidification units as well.
Wow.
So if I'm in a basement and I got a crack, I can see clear as day outside daylight. That's something you guys would come in and fix? Or?
Yeah, it depends on how big it is. If
Okay.
it's more of a structural issue, we do use a carbon fiber to be able to stop that wall from moving.
Yep.
But if it's too big, then obviously there's not much you can do. But obviously, raise that house up and pour a new foundation.
And do a
at
new
that
one.
point.
Right. Okay. All right.
I worked on a house up in outside of Old Lyme, and the woman bought it with her husband, and she had her dad come over to work on the house. Well, lo and behold, he was an engineer at
Really?
EB,
Yep.
and there was a crack in the foundation, and he just went bonkers because he was saying it was, I don't know the terminology, but it's a hydrostatic pressure. No, what's it called?
Hydrostatic pressure.
The hydrostatic pressure on the outside wall. So you can't just patch it on the inside. You
Right.
got to go dig it out from the outside,
Yeah.
to make that repair. And-
Technically, you don't.
okay.
It,
All
depends,
right.
it depends on, I'm not going to argue with an engineer, but it all depends.
He's not listening. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not, because I live in Old Lyme. He might
Yeah.
be my neighbor.
Me too.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Small world, isn't it?
It is. It is.
But it's a normal crack, we could actually do what's a polyethylene injection. So we actually
Ah.
inject,
Okay.
you drill little holes, and then we inject it all the way through the foundation
Yep.
until it's all the way filled up, and then that will stop that, water, any kind of water.
Gotcha.
coming out.
That makes
you'll,
sense.
You'll
Yeah.
drill a hole through the crack all the way till you hit dirt. All the way up is what you do.
all the way up
and then
until we get to the
fill it.
sill plate, and once it bleeds through the sill plate, we know it's filled.
Wow, that's
So
a
it's
good
high
idea.
pressure.
That's
It's a high
great.
pressure gun that just shoots it right through the wall.
Wow.
Man, that's so much better than digging up the
Absolutely.
front yard.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
down 8 feet, 9 feet.
Yeah.
There's still companies that dig up out on the outside, but that's not the new technology. Everything, all the new technology brings things on the inside.
Yeah, tell them to get on the stick.
Absolutely.
Get on the stick.
Embrace
for crying
that
out
new
loud.
technology.
I can see you showing up the job just like you'd being the hero. No. We got this. No, leave your petunias alone. We got it from the inside.
Well, not just petunias. What about their decks and their patios?
That's always the issue. It always seems that where the leak is always under attack too.
Always happens.
And I've seen some guys out there digging away, trying to get underneath. It's like, wow, that's crazy.
It
And if
is
you can do
crazy.
it from the inside, man, that's the way to go.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So, any other horror stories you got?
Oh, can I think of a few? Well, I mean, the bigger horror stories is basically when we go to, concrete on the inside, and we hit what we call liquid gold, but it's not gold; it's water.
It's water.
At
So,
one
what do you
point-
have to pump out as you dig? Is that what you have
exactly
to do?
what we have to do. We
Wow.
have to kind
So you near a
of
swamp?
install a little temporary pump, but. One incident we went to go jackhammer, just jackhammer, and it was shooting straight up out of that.
Wow.
No.
That's how much pressure was underneath there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
And then try to deal with that, and obviously pump it out as we're going around with jackhammers and
Right.
keeping pumping it out.
Wow.
That was probably one of the worst ones we've seen.
That's
Yeah.
like the big dig for crying out loud. Oh my
It was
God.
definitely a geyser.
Old
Wow.
Faithful right in your basement.
That's something.
Yeah.
I'd lose sleep over that one.
Yeah, I would too.
Well,
Absolutely.
the customer definitely appreciated that once they seen the video on that.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, that's good. You took a video of it too. That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
then you have to probably put in two backup pumps. One's a battery powered, one's electrical, just in case.
Yeah, we
'Cause
do
you
do
know-
a lot of battery backups as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You are.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah. It was nice of him to come on our show too.
I'm right. I mean
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I appreciate being here.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we appreciate you being here.
So how's the show going for you? The home show.
It's doing wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No, you do this every year?
We
or?
do it every year.
Yeah.
This
So
one
how long
in
you been doing
Hartford.
it for the 15 years or?
Pretty much the whole
Really?
15 years.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jason's the owner of the business, and his mother's been actually doing the home shows for all 15 years.
No kidding.
It's the first one she's not at.
Really?
Wow.
All
Had a little
right.
knee surgery
All
last
right.
week, and
All right.
we couldn't make it.
Okay.
Well, maybe
But
she'll
she's like a
listen to our
staple
show.
around here. Her name is
Yeah.
Liz, and she's
Liz,
like a
yeah.
staple.
No kidding. Yeah.
So how do we find you? How does our audience find you besides if they don't come here to the
You
home
go
show?
on budgetdry.com,
Budgetdry.com.
and
Okay.
just, we have a lot of different chat services. You can chat through services. Call us on the phone. Either way, somebody's always going to be there to answer the phone, believe it
Nice.
or not.
Free estimate?
Free estimate, 24
Beautiful.
hours a day. You'll actually get a live person.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, that's it. You don't press one.
No, there's no pressing one. Absolutely not. Not
Go
with us.
right to the person.
Oh
Right,
my
right
God.
to Liz.
Well, this was fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, man.
So, Tom, thank you very much for joining us.
I
We really
appreciate
appreciate it. And all the best.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Maybe
man.
we'll
See ya.
run into each other.
We might actually.
All right.
Yes.
Sounds
Yes. See you at the beach.
All right. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
See ya.